What do I say? I don't know how to do greetings. Hello. So fast. Hi. No, that's...
Super chat.
Welcome back, old friend. Or new friends. Or any other friend. I just like friends.
Assuming if you have clicked on this video, then you have watched Cherry Magic, but if not, that's cool too. But I'm going to warn you there are major spoilers ahead. So if you're interested in the show, I suggest go binge the show and then come back to this video.
Cherry Magic is one of the best BLs I watched, like, ever. It's super good. Okay? Down to the plot, down to the characters, down to every little detail. It's that good. Yeah. One of the best dramas of 2020 by far I watched. I think the biggest thing about that show that strikes me as like why it's so good is because both actors who play the main leads take their roles incredibly seriously. Like, it's like professional, proper acting has gone into, like, a lot of thought has gone into their characters. If you were like me, you noticed that there were two Adachis. One in the first episode, two Adachis appearing in the first episode and in the last episode. One was riding a bike and the other one was going to work. And I'm really sorry if I say his name wrong. It's Adachi. And because I have to say like Adachis because there's two of them, so like a plural, I guess. But yeah, sorry if it sounds weird. It turns out that it was the past Adachi and future Adachi existing in the same timeline. I'm not saying that this is a plot hole or anything, but it is a bit confusing. And being a person who reads way too much into things, I needed to know why. I wanted to understand why the director put two Adachis there. With a keen eye for detail, one truth prevails.
Now I'm going to be referring to the two Adachis as past Adachi and future Adachi.
Let's understand Adachi's magic, or the extent of it. Know that Adachi's magic is that when he touches people, he can read their minds. But was this the only magical thing that happened to him, aside from Kurosawa? Let's say when Adachi turned 30, magic that he gained also opened up a new timeline. So, a new parallel universe opened up. After the research I did about time travel, the most logical conclusion I came up with was a parallel universe. Adachi didn't travel back in time. He's actually in a parallel universe in a different moment of time. What I'm trying to say is that there's two universes that are like exactly the same events are occurring, but just at different moments in time. Adachi being in a parallel universe allows him to carry on future events without interfering with his past self's timeline. Because it wouldn't make sense for the past events to be occurring while the future events are also occurring, because then there would be a double of everything. It isn't also a time loop, because future Adachi doesn't do anything that would affect his past, causing a chain reaction of things to happen that would eventually lead to his future events in his timeline. So it's not a loop, because he's not doing anything that would cause an effect and eventually lead to future events. And also, when future Adachi passes past Adachi, past Adachi doesn't even realize what's on the bike, so it has no effect to him. So that doesn't do anything. I'm filming now.
That's okay.
Bringing it back to the moment when future Adachi bikes past Adachi, from what I said previously, it wouldn't make sense for them to be there at the same time if future Adachi was in a parallel universe. But hear me out. I think the reason why future Adachi slips back into the past Adachi's timeline is because of magic. If the problem started in magic, we're gonna solve it with magic, okay? What I'm trying to say is that in a weird way, the magic is trying to show Adachi's growth from his past self in comparison to his future self. Once future Adachi passes past Adachi, he slips back into his timeline. Which I know is a very out there theory. I was expecting some scientific breakthrough, but once I actually did the research about the science and broke it down, science actually helped explain why it wasn't science. Yeah. So yeah, trying to make sense of this is actually not making sense of this, is what I'm trying to get at. Basically, the two Adachis existing is a conceptual thing put in by the director, which doesn't affect anything in the story or anything else. Past Adachi and future Adachi act as a symbol of growth of Adachi's character for the audience. And it's purely put in there for a directorial concept, meaning that the director had a vision and that's the way he could show it, by having two of them there to represent the growth. And I think it was pretty neat how they visually showed the character development of Adachi in that scene. Even though it was a tad bit confusing when I saw it, because I'm like, alternate universes, what is this? What's happening? Is there something you don't know about? Yeah. And I hope that satisfied your curiosity or raised more questions, whichever comes first. Keep in mind that this is just purely my own theory that I just mushed together, not stating any of this is fact, just purely my own convoluted ideas. If you guys have any of your own ideas or thoughts and questions, please feel free to comment them down below, and I would love to know what you guys think. Or you can also slip in a joke in there. I would love to read jokes as well. I like reading jokes. Jokes are fun. And remember, it's just a theory. Okay. See you later. Bye.